Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of our Pro Van Build series, where we're taking you guys along for the ride on the professional build out of my entire van. Yay! All right, in this episode, we're going to go over a few of the things that we accomplished in the past week and give you a little tour of those. But first, I wanted to talk to you guys about what's turning out to be the most difficult decision that I've had to make about the van so far. So let's take a walk and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, let's talk. I'm in the process of making what's turning out to be one of the most difficult decisions I've had to make on the van so far. I brought you inside of one of our clients' vans because they have something that I want, which is a shower stall with an actual toilet on the inside. This is a 170 van, so it actually fits just fine, but I'm building a 144. So this is a 36 by 24 shower stall, and if I'm gonna put it inside my van, there's gonna be some trade-offs. As a matter of fact, the total design on the inside is completely different if I do the shower stall versus not doing it. It's really important to me to have a shower stall and a toilet in a van. I've definitely spent enough time in these to know that it's something that I would use basically every day. But the trade-off is it takes up space that otherwise I would have a galley. So it's been a difficult decision up to this point, and I really need to make this decision because it's basically holding up my build at this point. Once I put this in, there's no going back. So if you guys have been in a position like this where you're trying to make a decision and it's holding up the entire design, then you know what I'm going through at this moment. And if you have some advice on whether a shower and a toilet has been useful to you, or maybe you don't have one and you wish you did, or you do have one and you never use it, please leave a comment because that's going to help me make this decision. Let's head back over to the computer and I'll just show you guys one more time kind of what I'm dealing with in terms of the design layout. All right, let's go.
Okay, hi car. Casual.
Let's talk about the decision I'm having to make regarding whether or not to put a shower stall inside my van. So just to be clear, I would put an outdoor shower in the van anyways, and I would probably also find a place to put a portable toilet. I'm just talking about specifically whether we can fit a 24 by 36 inch shower stall inside a 144 inch van and still have room for everything else that we want. So I think for most people, this is a decision that they make quite easily. I hear people say all the time, you know, as long as I have the outdoor shower, I can use public toilets, and I don't really need to shower. I don't really need that in the van. And that makes sense for a lot of people. The shower stall is important to me for a couple of reasons. Number one, the privacy of having the toilet inside the shower stall, especially if you're sharing your van, is much appreciated. Secondly, the ability to take a hot shower at any time inside the van is something that I personally enjoy. And the third reason is the shower stall would give me a place to store things that are wet or sandy or dirty, and I tend to have a lot of those kinds of things. After a surf, I need somewhere to hang my wetsuit and often wash it off. If I'm skiing, I might have snowy ski boots or dirty shoes after hiking. So the shower stall just gives me a place to put all that stuff until I have a chance to clean it up. So let's jump on the computer. I just want to show you the two design options I'm looking at and try to get an idea of the different trade-offs that I'm going to have to make if I do want to fit the shower stall inside the van. Taking a look here, this is the design that I would use if I am not going to put a shower stall inside the van. Really, this is the best design aesthetically, in my opinion, and it gives me the most room to kind of move around. So for instance, if one person is cooking, there's still plenty of room to move around front to back and have a seat at the bench. There's also plenty of storage here. I would get a wardrobe, I would get upper storage, a bench seat here, and really this is probably the best design for most people. But let's take a look at what would happen if we want to add a shower stall. So first of all, let's remove the wardrobe, the galley, the table and seat, and the upper cabinet. And we'll add in the shower stall, which you can see already takes up quite a bit of space. I would have to put in a significantly smaller galley, not only in width, but also in terms of depth. It needs to be smaller, and that's just so we can actually fit through the aisle. The galley in the previous version would be up to 24 inches deep, so you have plenty of room for storage drawers, a large refrigerator, and plenty of kind of cooking surface. If I do put in the shower stall, that's going to be one of the biggest sacrifices, is the size of the galley. I would still be able to get a bench in and a table, but as you can see, this is a significantly more kind of cramped design. I'm losing the wardrobe. I think I would still be able to get a smaller cabinet up here for some storage, but without the ability to put a cabinet above the galley here, this is really a design that gives me significantly less storage, at least for the things that would go in cabinets. So this is the decision I'm trying to make. It's very tough for me because I know I want the shower stall and I know I want the toilet in it, but doing it makes everything else change, at least in the front half of the van. Also, this would be a more expensive design to put in a shower stall because of the price of that and the toilet, but also the galley needs to be more finely designed, and that's probably going to cost a little bit more as well. This is the point I'm at right now. In order to move on with the van build, I'm sure you guys can all understand I need to make this decision, and it's been a difficult one for me, so I'm just kind of putting it out there in this video, hoping to maybe get some feedback from you guys, and I'm going to ask some of my guys in the shop what they think. I'm hoping to make this decision by next week because I'm ready to move forward with the van and I need to get more work done on the inside. If you have any opinions or comments, please leave them below. I will read them all and respond to most. Let's go take a look at the things that we were able to accomplish on the van this week.
I finally made it out of the office. I wanted to give you guys a little tour of what the guys in the shop have accomplished on the van build this week. So if you want to get caught up on everything we've done so far to get the van to this point, we've produced 2 other episodes in the Pro Van Build series, which you can find right here, and also link is in the description. All right, so let's take a look at what the guys did. First, we did a rig wrap, which is a vinyl wrap on the van. How cool does this thing look with the mountains on it? It really sets the van apart. I mean, you'll know who it is coming down the road when you see this. We chose the white mountainscape, which I think goes really well with the color of this van. The rig wrap, which is applied to the upper panel here, and then also all along the van on the bottom panel. It's a really nice accent to the vehicle, gives it a little bit of style, and helps you find your van in the sea of sprinters that are out there. The second thing we've done is to add the Rome-built side steps.
That's what we're going to be doing today.
How's the test?
Pass the test.
It passes?
Solid as a rock, boys.
Woohoo! Good job, you guys.
On the four-wheel drive vans, it's really difficult to step all the way up into the van if you don't have a side step, so definitely something you should add. The Rome build is a really great option. It's super sturdy, it has a nice styling to it, and one of my favorite things is that with the perforated deck here, if you have sand or snow on your feet, you can literally put your foot on there and rub. All of the sand and snow will fall through, keeping it a little bit cleaner so the inside of your van stays cleaner. All right, that is it for this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, we're gonna be talking about how you actually specify and order a van from the dealership. For all of you who are looking to get into the Sprinter life and you wanna order your van, this is gonna give you an in-depth look at the specific features and, what's the other one? Options that you should get so that your van will be ready to build out when it comes in. Subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when that video comes out. Thank you guys again so much, and we will see you next time.